This is so out of my wheelhouse. Not really what I want to be doing because we're private people. For me to be sitting here doing this, I hope it speaks volumes that there's a problem. I've lived on this farm my whole life. All my memories of a kid were of a horse or a cow, and if you like that, it was a great childhood. We love our land. Our land is what supports our whole business, whether it's the livestock or it's the grain farming. That land is the base of it all. Have a kind of an emotional attachment to it. My mom and dad are incredibly hardworking people, and us too. There's a 4-letter word and it's lazy. You try to avoid that at all costs. They came to drill the wells in about 05-06. We did a lease agreement on our home quarter for the 2 wells. They said, you won't even really know we're there. The first, something was wrong was one day I remember drawing a bath and the water was dark. I, called my dad because they live in the same quarter, and he says he went out to the rig, they were fracking the well. It sanded the well in. One day we're driving down the road and they're got a hose going over the berm. So there was excess water on the lease. They just pumped it over to the drainage channel. The cleanliness of the lease was poor. The oil leaks weren't cleaned up. The wellheads were leaking and so on and so forth. And some of that, like when we started to notice some health problems in the livestock, I thought it was maybe from that, but it just didn't seem right. My daughter was little, she wanted some goats, and she got some goats, and they were in the pen just near that one well. They started aborting, which was odd, and pretty good quantity of them aborting. The next winter, we put them somewhere else, the aborting quit. It was always when they were over at the home quarter, they would abort. And then one day, my son, he says to me, I don't feel good. He didn't look right. And he says, well, I've been coughing up blood. All of a sudden he coughed, he had a paper towel and it was just covered in blood. So we ran into the hospital. The doctors are like, what were you exposed to? What were you exposed to? And we both said, well, we worked out on the farm, out back there. We wrote, well, it stunk out there. Between the goats and our own health things, we started investigating, like, what's going on with these wells and why does it always smell and why is there funny noises? This went on for years. Back phoning the AER, they weren't really interested in it. Said it's just natural gas, so it doesn't matter. This spring, a fella came out with a special camera and he just looks at me and he points at the camera and he says, you better look in this. And there it was, just coming off the lease. You could see it, the gas billowing out the side of the engine shack and out the top of the tank. And you could see where it just flows down into the yard, into the farm, into everything. And right then and there, the secret just seemed to come to life. I first I'm not crazy, I'm not crazy. It's really there, and it's bad. So now you look back on your life and you look back on situations that didn't make sense. My daughter, something showed up on her thyroid. She ended up getting ultrasounds. It was odd at the time. But on my own, I've got an autoimmune disease. I've got rheumatoid arthritis, which is just your immune system that's kind of angry. When your health is no good, your life gets really narrowed. And we work hard on the farm and your body's working against you. Our way of processing it is, this needs to stop permanently. And that's where I'm lost right now. Where do I go from here? The regulator isn't going to help. So wells are right now running. They are venting as we're sitting here. I actually have no problem with industry. It's not a whole lot different than agriculture. We're all just trying to make a living. They follow the rules. I actually don't have a problem with it. But then you start breaking rules and you're dealing with something that is dangerous. It affects people in the worst possible way. If I could tell the regulator or the people in power what should be done with this sort of situation, stop venting at wells, especially if it's beside somebody's home. Close thief hatches. Don't let those tanks, let all that stuff inside billow out anymore. If you wouldn't want to live by that, please don't expect us out in rural communities to.